Hello YouTube, my name is Gondozer and it's here. It's finally here. The thing I have been waiting for so long. And it is finally here on my birthday. I really couldn't ask for a better unintentional birthday gift than this. And it's the Battlefield 4 beta. Oh, the exclusive, or maybe it's open. I don't know anymore. It says it's open. I'm fairly certain it's exclusive, but it's the beta, and it's finally here, and I'm playing it. This is my first game that I've played. All other games that I've played have been pretty bad. I was like, this one's okay, like, compared to the other ones, but expect that there will be loads more content with this, like, beta as it continues until the game releases, and then there's going to be a bunch more of that. So that's some exciting business for everybody that's involved with my channel. If you're a subscriber, watch this video, like it, do whatever you want. If you're new here and you're like, look, I want to see some beta gameplay, throw a subscribe this way. That would be excellent. If you want to see more, if you like my commentating style, some people do, some people don't. It's really up to you. But how does this beta play? In the first 5 seconds, I was not convinced of how the beta played. Then I started to get into it, and it turned out to be fantastic. The main setup is the AK-12. I'm using it right now with a Cobra sight, a foregrip, and a laser sight. That is the most common setup that anyone will have. My sidearm's a SIG P226. Before I continue, I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. It was my birthday today. I went to the bar. I've had many drinks tonight. Let's just say that I'm a little intoxicated. I'm going to be honest, that's the case. Playing this while drunk is not the best thing because it's very tactically oriented, and it's very difficult to do when you're just kind of like in a daze. I'm being honest with you guys because I care. There we go. The SIG P226 is your first sidearm. In the beta itself, you can unlock, I think, 4 primary weapons. You got 4 basic classifications, and I think 2 in each classification. So right now, I'm just running the AK-12 as it's set up in the game. And I start off, this is kind of a long game. It's about 13 minutes, a little over 13 minutes. And we destroy. My team happened to be doing really well, and partly that is because of me. Mostly it is because not of me. I'm kind of a neutral player. I did go positive. The controls are changed, actually. Believe it or not, if you're playing on PlayStation 3, the circle button actually causes you to crouch, not pressing R3. Is that what it would be? That's what it would be. Let's talk about your primary weapon, the AK-12. The AK-12 is the newest version of the AK assault rifle. That being said, it has a significantly faster fire rate. It has 3 fire modes: burst, semi-automatic, and single. Bad guy over there, and I'm just too stupid to learn that he's there. And then, oh, there we go. Whew, I was worried that I didn't kill that guy. The SIG P226 is just a heavy and accurate handgun. It fires well, and it's fairly accurate. It does have a fair amount of recoil, but its recoil goes in an irregular, I want to say it's an irregular circular pattern, but I need more use of it, I suppose, to really get a proper gauge. So you also, just by standard, it would seem, have a, ooh, that was nice. Damn. Dude, that's impressive right there. But you also have a M302 grenade launcher. Now, it's not equipped to the weapon itself, so that means that it is a standalone weapon. Meaning that you essentially, one, not you necessarily, one has 3 weapons on hand at all times. That's an interesting feature, just by default. Unfortunately, I was out of ammo in my AK, so I had to just use the SIG the whole time. That caused some complications, in this first section of the game. I'm doing fairly well. I got a kill plus a vehicle kill with the M302. I try to get this guy. I do. I'm surprised. I don't even remember killing that guy. The benefit of the SIG is that it has the standard capacity that we're all used to if we use the M9 frequently, which is 16 rounds, 15 plus 1 in the chamber. So that really lends it to be, a very, I don't know, easy to transfer weapon, I guess. What I'm saying by that is that if one is used to using the M9 or something with a higher capacity, the SIG P226 is certainly going to be a handgun that you will be used to. However, the trajectory of the grenades is still strange to me. I don't fully understand how it works. Of course, I'm going to be playing this a lot more, and I'm going to be able to get a thorough understanding of, how everything works. And the knifing still is a mystery to me. I went to knife a guy, and I got knifed myself by the guy I was trying to knife, so I'm still trying to figure out counter knifing. I don't quite understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know if you can counter a counter knife. And another thing I have noticed is that you cannot kill someone while they are knifing someone or making an attempt to knife someone. So that is something that can potentially cause problems. I haven't been able to find any kits anywhere to pick up. So that is another thing that I am kind of struggling with, is that I run out of ammo and I don't know what to do. Another thing that I've noticed is that select no longer targets your enemies. It no longer paints them. So I don't know exactly what to do. And you have to hold something to get inside of a vehicle, and no longer is R2 the accelerator. It is the stick. So I think it's the left stick if I remember correctly. And you can see my driving skills are about GTA worthy. They're not very good. They were a lot better, with the Battlefield 3 style controls. I was a tank master, essentially. I was a master of the MBT and a master of the tank destroyer. However, none of you will ever see that. It's very unlikely you will see that, so I can't really prove that. But to the game. The game itself is fantastic. It looks really good. I'm surprised this is the PS3, and it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks about the same as Battlefield 3. The lighting is different. Obviously, the weapon models are different. There are a lot of things that are different, and there are a fair amount of things that are the same or similar. I'm really enjoying this map feature because it kind of shows you, you see, it shows you exactly what the person who you are going to spawn sees, and that is something very interesting, and I really like that. Too often does it just show the body of the player, and then you're left, not really knowing anything. So right now, I've died twice in a row. I'm not having a very good time at the moment. I switched over to the engineer class because I wanted to see what their capabilities were. And the engineer has an MX4, I believe it's called. It's a 9mm Beretta. It's a Beretta carbine. It's automatic, 31 rounds. It's pretty accurate and it does decent damage. However, it has a fair amount of recoil. So it's obviously not something that one would want to really use in a medium to long range. It is certainly a close quarters, a CQB type weapon. And again, you have the SIG P226 plus an RPG. Now, as you saw a little bit earlier, the RPG sights are a little bit different now. They seem to be more user-friendly in my opinion. I never liked the RPG sights in Battlefield 3. I thought they were too blocky, and they did not lend, in my opinion at least, they did not lend to me being able to acquire targets at range. However, the SMAW, the SMA, did. And that was something that I really had trouble with. And I die here again. A lot of people are being sneaky snakes and sneaky corners, and that's something that I noticed right away, is that there's a lot of camping positions. The game, the map, I should say, maybe not the game, but the map seems to be very conducive to different play styles. And right now I'm using the Ultimax 100. That's what I think I'm using. Light machine gun, and you come with an XM12, and I immediately die because rooftops are where everyone lives. The thing I can tell you is do not go on rooftops. And I kind of go into the menu here, and I'm kind of trying to figure out not only the unlock system, but the attachment system. And I'm having a lot of trouble with this whole menu system. It's menu the game basically, and I'm not having a very good time trying to figure out how everything works. So I eventually just get frustrated, and I just go, fuck it. Obviously, I haven't gotten frustrated yet because I'm still in the menu. There we go. That was probably the point where I got frustrated, and I just quit out of the menu, and I keep going. So I switched back to the AK-12 because I figure, and for some reason it was on semi-automatic. I don't know if I switched it to it or is this something on accident. It's on burst now, and I think it's on auto. And my teammate, bless his heart, shot the glass out from under me, I think, or maybe I just fell. But an interesting thing is that every couple seconds you are taking a flag, you get 10 points, plus the amount that it is for a flag capture. So that really incentivizes one to take a flag, in my opinion. And I like that a lot. I think that's a very nice feature. I think that really will kind of, I don't want to say instill, but encourage a player to stay in one spot. Now the M302 this time around is a devastating weapon against vehicles. Now, obviously it's going to take me a few shots to kill this. You obviously saw earlier me killing a tank with one shot. I didn't Tom Hanks it. I didn't Saving Private Ryan Tom Hanks it, By that I mean shoot it with something small and it blow up. If you watch closely, it's an airplane that blows up the tank in that movie. But I'm fairly certain that that tank was damaged severely, and I just happened to complete its damage threshold. That's my assumption. I don't think the M302 can kill a tank in one shot. That would be kind of unreasonable, unless it hit, the back. And that would be... There's a lot of things that would be dependent on, and I don't want to get into that because that goes into mechanical engineering and the fact that this is a diesel tank versus a jet fuel tank, jet turbine tank, which the Abrams obviously is a jet turbine tank. If you look that up on Wikipedia, on the Google, it's powered by a jet turbine, different from the T90, just a diesel-powered tank. Anyway, so we're destroying, we're doing really well. I love the game so far. I can't wait to play more. Unfortunately, time, I have a lot of time constraints, so I can't do a whole lot as far as the game is concerned, and playing it a lot. So I'm going to do as much as I can while I can, and I hope everyone who is watching sticks around and keeps watching and subscribes. And see, you can't kill someone when they're doing the thing, and I go, all right, well, I'm going to knife. See, he killed him. I can't. Why can't I do it? And I go to knife him. Nope. Get knifed. I got stabbed by my own knife. Isn't that ridiculous? How does that work? I don't know. Game's about to come to a close in a little bit here. Some finishing thoughts. It is worth getting this game, I think. I think this game is going to, rock some levels. I think it's going to change a few things. Obviously, it has a lot of similarities to some other first-person shooters. Obviously, Battlefield 3, go figure. It's slightly similar to Battlefield 3, and it's a little bit similar to Modern Warfare 3, I think, in the whole hybrid optic thing. Because you got the Ultimax there. If you see it, I have a red dot and a magnifier on it. So that's obviously, something that we first saw in my mind in Battlefield 3. But I want to thank everybody for watching.